Procedural due process refers to fundamental fairness, including notice of the reasons for unfavorable decisions. The Sixth Circuit considered procedural due process in the context of a hospital's decision to limit a heart surgeon's clinical privileges in Sokol versus Akron General Medical Center. Dr. David Sokol was a heart surgeon at Akron General Medical Center in Ohio. The medical council at Akron was worried about Sokol's performance of a particular surgery used to treat coronary artery disease because so many of his patients having that surgery were dying. This prompted the creation of a task force, led by Dr. Michael Pine, to evaluate the entire heart surgery program at Akron. In a summary of his findings, Pine said that the mortality rate for Sokol's patients was high enough to demand immediate action. Afterward, an investigatory committee concluded that one possible reason for the excessively high mortality rate was that Sokol failed to adequately screen out high-risk patients. Another possible reason was that Sokol failed to adequately protect patients from having heart attacks immediately before and during surgery. The investigatory committee ultimately made several recommendations to the medical council that would limit Sokol's clinical privileges. Sokol appeared before the medical council when the council voted to approve those recommendations. Afterward, Sokol received a letter notifying him of the medical council's decision and giving reasons for that decision. At a hearing to review the decision, a hearing committee recommended that all of Sokol's privileges be restored. The medical council rejected that recommendation and reaffirmed its own decision instead. Consistent with hospital bylaws, Sokol appealed to an executive committee, which affirmed the medical council's decision. Having exhausted all other options, Sokol turned to the courts. Sokol asked for injunctive relief against Akron, which the federal district court granted for two reasons. First, Sokol received insufficient notice of the reasons for the medical council's decision. Second, that decision was arbitrary. Akron appealed to the Sixth Circuit.